Ballad of the Yukon.
Look to the north country, up where few men have been. Listen there in the virgin country, there's gold upon the wind.
And the wind blows across the countryside, spreading the word both far and wide. There's riches here for the taking, the dreamers awaken to the cry. Lift up my feet and I'm moving along, be by horse or by ship or by train. The golden hills at the end of the trail resound to the sound of my name.
Up through the coastal mountains, the cold wind blowing at my back. Pull my coat around my shoulders, 'twould be a sin to turn back.
Look at all those eager faces, drained empty from the strain, a pick in one hand, a pan in the other, with metal more precious than grain. Lift up my feet and I'm moving along, be by horse or by ship or by train. The golden hills at the end of the trail resound to the sound of my name.
Snowflakes blur the frightened eyes, no one hears their anguished cries. All alone in their last hour, the golden nectar turning sour. But others followed, thousands more, opened up that Yukon door. They took millions from the ground and laid 500 bodies down. Lift up my feet and I'm moving along, be by horse or by ship or by train. The golden hills at the end of the trail resound to the sound of my name. Oh, lift up my feet and I'm moving along, be by horse or by ship or by train. The golden hills at the end of the trail resound to the sound of my name.
Well, it ain't the cold, it's the women that'll get you in Fairbanks. And it ain't the gold in your heart that they want, that's no lie. And there's men that have come there with hope and the fortune they made on the slope, and they'll give it away for the warmth of a lady who lies. Well, I first heard these words from a man in a camp on the Yukon, and I couldn't tell if the words that he spoke were just lies. But one thing I knew as I bent to lace back those big boots on, it was 40 below, but I still felt like walking outside. And it ain't the cold, it's the women that'll get you in Fairbanks. And it ain't the gold in your heart that they want, that's no lie. And there's men that have come there with hope and the fortune they made on the slope, and they'll give it away for the warmth of a lady who lies. Like to be lonely, but if you haven't worked in those camps on the slope, you're just lying, where the winter winds howl and the stars above call to you only. You wish you were anywhere else on this globe but that line. And it ain't the cold, it's the women that'll get you in Fairbanks. And it ain't the gold in your heart that they want, that's no lie. And there's men that have come there with hope and the fortune they made on the slope, and they give it away for the warmth of a lady who lies.
Hear the call, Alaska. How the name implies, starry skies, mountain eyes. Close your eyes and visualize Alaska. Gaze upon a lofty mountain range, feel the fall colors change. Who can help but shout, telling you about A-L-A-S-K-A, Alaska, leader of the carefree. Let us boast a toast to the land with the most Pacific coast clear to the North Sea. For if in Paris or Rome, we'll dream of Fairbanks and Nome, because Alaska, Alaska's our home. On the autumn night, see the northern lights cast their colors across the Arctic sky, grip the land and then it grips hold of you. Yes, it's true, reel the salmon in on the Kuskokwim, roam the timberland, down your Ketchikan, whether far or near, listen and you can hear the call, Alaska, leader of the carefree. Let us boast a toast to the land with the most Pacific coast clear to the North Sea. For if in Paris or Rome, we'll dream of Fairbanks and Nome, because Alaska, Alaska's our home. In Juneau, feel the Taku winds blow, cross the bay to Anchorage Way, where each night and each day is what you know is the time for you to be yourself, find your fortune and health. Spirit of the North, bringing forth the sense for the second birth. Alaska, live amidst the glory of a land where man among mountains has found and forgetting a story. Led by the spirit to roam, we found a place of our own. It's in Alaska, Alaska's our...
Why have waited so long? I hardly know what to do. I remember the smell of the diesel and fish, but I can't say the same for you. It's been a long time coming, but you don't have to fear. Life may be rough on the fishing grounds, but you don't need no permit here. So bring your boat to Hock-to-Heen, lay those pretty kings at my door. When you climb my stairs, take off your boots, honey, you know what I'm waiting for. So bring your boat to Hock coming back for more. Put on your smile and stay a while, honey, you know what I'm waiting for. When the southeast winds begin to blow and you're in your bunk all alone, wouldn't you rather be here with me than listen to those creaks and groans? And on a foggy harbor day when the evening begins to fall, wouldn't you rather hold a real live woman than to stare at photos on the wall? The only thing I do not like about working on a fish-buying scow is the feeling of wait and anticipate. Don't like it no way, no how.
Get up, dogs, you ain't tired. With the spirit of this race, we can set this trail on fire. You were born unto the race, your dogs are just the same. You were made for the winner's circle, it runs inside your veins. Haze of alcohol, it never ruled your mind. You were born a free man, you never were that kind. People watch you cause you stand up proud and tall, but that ain't all. Get up, dogs, you ain't tired. The spirit of this race, we can set this trail on fire. You were born unto the race, your dogs are just the same. You were made for the winner's circle, it runs inside your veins. In the summertime it's hot, the bugs are in your face. Your mind is on your fishing, but your heart is in the race. When the seasons change, the snow will set you free. It's the call of the wild.
It's a dusty, dirty town to be living in. It's a dirty, driving, dusty wind that blows. And it's a dirty, lousy shame this place ain't got no rain. It ain't heaven and it ain't hell, but ain't it home? I ain't seen any green since last November. I ain't taken off my boots since last July. And I ain't been messing up my mind more than half the time. But honey, don't you bet I didn't try. 'Cause I'm one of them rough, loose, raw and rugged Yukon women, are we? We wear plaid jackets and we build our own cabins and we all vote NDP. Independently. Well, we're in top condition and we go on long hikes and we aren't afraid of bears. We wear woolly socks, woolly shirts, woolly woolies till it gets kinda itchy under there. And then we go in the sauna with no clothes on, and if the boys look, we don't care. We've got liberated views on who's loving who's, and we don't shave our armpit hair, 'cause we're rough, loose, raw and rugged Yukon women are we. We wear plaid jackets and we build our own cabins, and we all drink rosehip tea. Independently, 'cause we're rough, loose, raw and rugged Yukon women.
Ballad of the Yukon.
Look to the north country, up where few men have been. Listen there in the virgin country, there's gold upon the wind.
And the wind blows across the countryside, spreading the word both far and wide. There's riches here for the taking, the dreamers awaken to the cry. Lift up my feet and I'm moving along, be by horse or by ship or by train. The golden hills at the end of the trail resound to the sound of my name.
Up through the coastal mountains, the cold wind blowing at my back. Pull my coat around my shoulders, 'twould be a sin to turn back.
Look at all those eager faces, drained empty from the strain. A pick in one hand, a pan in the other, with metal more precious than grain. Lift up my feet and I'm moving along, be by horse or by ship or by train. The golden hills at the end of the trail resound to the sound of my name.
Snowflakes blur the frightened eyes, no one hears their anguished cries. All alone in their last hour, the golden nectar turning sour.
But others followed, thousands more, opened up that Yukon door. They took millions from the ground and laid.
So ring that bell and line that coke and let that liquor flow. We've been out for 3 long months and we're ready to let go. To yell and scream and kick some ass, to flash our cash around. No reason to be afraid because the fisherman's in town. I made more when I was 14 than you make in 4 years. Now I clear $1,000 a day, not to count my boat and gear. As you can see, I'm quite discreet, a man of tact and charm.
Alaska, hear the call, Alaska. How the name implies, starry skies, mountain eyes. Close your eyes and visualize Alaska. Gaze upon a lofty mountain range, feel the fall colors change. Who can help but shout, telling you about Alaska, Alaska, leader of the carefree. let us boast a toast to the land with the most Pacific coast clear to the North Sea. For if in Paris or Rome, we'll dream of Fairbanks and Nome, because of